Lay down on the mat, knees bent if you have any tension on the lumbar spine, otherwise legs straight and rolled outward. Find the most comfortable position for your legs, hips, and lumbar spine. Once found, roll the arms outward to keep the shoulder blades as much as you can flat onto the ground. Push the back of the head away from the shoulder to lengthen the cervical spine. Chin gently toward the base of the throat. Close your eyes. And allow your body to soften, to let go. Relax your forehead, your eyebrows, and the skin between the eyebrows. Relax your eyes and let them sink deeper into the skull. Relax the skin of your face. Unclench your jaw and let your lips open slightly. Relax your throat, your neck and shoulders, arms, forearms and hands. Relax your back, the muscles of your back and your spine, vertebra per vertebra. Relax your belly and the whole abdominal area. Relax your hips, your groins, relax your legs, knees, ankles and feet. Bring your attention into your breathing cycle and observe every aspect of your breath. Which part of your body moves the most, chest or belly? If both moves, which one moves first? Observe without changing anything. Observe simply to know yourself. Observe the length of your breathing cycle. Inhalation and exhalation have the same length, or one of them is naturally longer. Observe the small pauses between inhalation and exhalation. And between exhalation and inhalation, the small moments where everything stops, even your breath. Become aware of the 4 phases of your breathing cycle. Inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause. And there to observe. Is one of the 2 pauses longer? Observe that your throat remain relaxed and open, even during the pauses. Three more observing breaths. At the end of the third, take control and create a long and deep breath. Observe your body expanding with every inhalation and gently contracting with every exhalation. Keep a long and deep breath. Observe the air entering your body through the nostrils and flowing out a little bit warmer. The air enters your body through the nostrils and flows out a little bit warmer. The air enters your body through the nostrils and flows out a little bit warmer. Lengthen gently your exhalation. So inhale and exhale slowly. Inhale and exhale slowly. Inhale and exhale slowly. Imagine that with every inhalation, your body and mind can recharge. And with every exhalation, body and mind can relax. A long but easy breath. With every inhalation, your body recharges. With every exhalation, your body relaxes. Allow your breath to recharge and relax your body and mind. Three more breaths. At the end of your third breath, start lengthening gently also the poses without forcing, just gently lengthening the moment between inhalation and exhalation and the one between exhalation and inhalation. Just a tiny bit more than your normal breath. Three more breaths. At the end of your third breath, go back to a normal breath, not controlled. Let it flow freely. And observe how your normal breath becomes light, settled. Just become a witness of your own breath. Slowly bend your knees and roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before sitting in a cross-legged position. You can always sit also over a bolster or over a block if it's more comfortable for you. Hands right in front of your knees and create gentle circles just to wake up your spine. Try and keep your eyes closed at the maximum. The more you have your eyes closed, the more you can focus on the feelings, the emotions. You can observe your body from within. Turn also on the other side, still being present, doing a sort of meditation in motion. Now, tilt your head forward, arch your spine really gently, just to wake up your spine, but don't push hard. Then exhale, tilt your head backward and round your spine. Inhale, tilt your head forward, arch your spine. Exhale, tilt your head backward and round your spine. Inhale, tilt your head forward, arch your spine. Exhale, tilt your head backward, round your spine. Now keep your spine straight but soft. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down and twist to the right. Put your left hand outside of your right knee. Put your right hand down on the ground behind your buttocks. And using the two hands, twist. Turn also your head like you want to look behind you. But if you can, just keep your eyes closed. And back to center. Turn on the other side. So right hand outside of your left knee, left hand down on the ground behind your buttocks, and twist. Gently, softly. And back to center. Put your right hand outside of your left knee. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Twist just a tiny bit. Lift your left arm up with the palm of the hand facing right. And keeping a grip on the knee. Lean to the right, stretching the left side of your torso. Push your left knee down in order to keep the balance, to keep the stability. Stay there. And back to center. Change sides, so left hand outside of your right knee, get a good grip. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, twist gently, just a tiny bit. Lift your right arm up, palm of the hand facing left. And slowly start leaning to the left. But to keep the stability, push your right knee down. Holding the grip, obviously. In order to stretch a little bit deeper the right side of your torso. And back to center. Create circles with your hips and lumbar spine. Just waking up the spine again. Just keep on. Then also the other side. Now straighten your legs for Dandasana. So big toes touching, heels gently apart. Roll your thighs gently inward. And if it's doable for you, push your hamstring down to the ground. If it's a little bit too intense for you, for your hamstring, keep your knees bent. It's not a huge problem. The priority is to have your spine straight. So bring your attention into your spine and find the verticality. Tilt your hip forward in order to keep the spine straight. So again, if you need it, just bend gently your knees. It's not a huge problem. Then the lengthening of the back of the legs will come. Focus on the spine. Keep the verticality of the spine. Keeping the spine straight. Roll the arms outward and push the thumbs back and down in order to lower your shoulders but open your chest. 3 breaths. And relax. Bend your right knee. Put your right foot inside of your left leg. Tilt your hip forward. Put your hands down on the ground on either side of your left leg and move the chest straight over the leg. So a gentle twist to the left. There's that rounding your spine, lowering your head toward your leg. It's just the direction. Even if you're quite far away from the leg, it's okay. It's not a problem. Just allow your body to relax. Millimeter per millimeter, muscle per muscle. Three breaths. At the end of the third breath, really gently come back up. And change sides. So straight on your right leg. Bend your left leg. Put your left foot inside of your right knee. Tilt the hip forward. Put your hands on either side of your right leg. Round your spine and really gently, millimeter per millimeter, lower your body towards the leg. Just allow your body to relax. The more you are relaxed, the more you will go down. Give your body time. Don't be in a hurry. Last moments. And really gently come back up. Put your feet in Baddha Konasana, keeping the knees roughly at 90 degrees. Slide the arms under your legs, round your spine and go all the way down. Again, allow your body to relax the more that it can. And really slowly come back up. Put your feet wide, just as wide as the mat. So really on the edge, next to the edge of the mat. Knees roughly at 90 degrees. Tilt your head forward. Put your hands down on the ground. And then start squeezing your torso with your legs. So bring the knees closer to your body. Squeeze. Squeeze your legs against your arms or your shoulders. Squeeze your legs as strong as you can. And relax. Allow your knees to open to the side, like you are in Baddha Konasana, but with your feet really wide. And from this position, start squeezing again to bring the knees toward the shoulders or arms and start squeezing. Relax. Now, if you can, slide the arms under your legs and grab the outer side of your ankles. Keeping the hands on the ankle, bring the knees toward the shoulders again and squeeze. 3 breaths. And relax. Keep your hands in this position. Now we're gonna squeeze with your legs, but I want you to push out with your arms, like you want to add some resistance to the squeezing of your legs. So bring the knees toward the arms, but bring the arms out, adding a sort of resistance to this posture. And relax. Bring your torso up, cross-legged position, hands over the knees and create circles with your hips along the spine. First on one side, and then on the other side. Put your hands behind your buttocks, lean back just a little bit. Fingers pointing back. Roll the arms outward, push the chest forward and up, arching the spine. 3 breaths. Try and expand your chest while breathing. And relax. Bring the knees toward the chest. Grab your legs with your arms. Allow your head to drop down toward the chest or toward the knees. Allow your breath to become lighter. Observe the expansion of your chest in this position. Observe that your chest expands also on the back, not just on the front. So just become aware of your own body. Slowly, still keeping this position, walk back with your feet in order to find a point of balance. Once found, just stay there. They're balanced. Relax as much as you can, all the muscles that are not needed to keep you in place. And while staying there, observe if there's some muscle that are stretching. Just observe without changing anything, without judging anything. Just stay there, present in this very moment of balance. Really slowly, lower your feet and walk forward with your knees and with your feet, straightening the legs. Keep your chest as much as you can relaxed over your legs. And go to your maximum. Remember that the maximum is where your breath is still relaxed and your body is working. Don't compromise your breath in order to try and go deeper. Just focus on keeping your breath relaxed. The more you are relaxed, the more the muscles will relax and allow yourself to become more flexible. Even in this position, become aware of the expansion of your chest toward the back. Last moments. Really slowly come back up. Your legs straight. Keep your feet pointed. Put your hands behind your buttocks with the fingers pointing back. Roll the arms outward. Push your chest forward. Inhale. With exhalation, lift your hips. Push with your heels against the ground and squeeze your bum. And go down again. Lower your torso roughly at 45 degrees, even more than that. Go on your elbows. It's easier. Okay. Now bend your knees. And bring the knees right above the hips. Lift your tibias to keep the tibias parallel to the ground and the knee roughly at 90 degrees. Now from this position, lower your right foot down on the ground, still keeping the knee at 90 degrees. And come back up. Left foot down, Still with the knee at 90 degrees. And up. Right. Up. Left. Up. Straighten your legs. And now keeping the left leg up and vertical as much as you can. Lower your right leg at 45 degrees. Stop. And lower your leg almost, the right leg, move it again, almost down to the ground without touching the ground. And come back up again. Left leg, first stop at 45 degrees. And then lower your leg almost down to the ground. Come back up. Bend your knees. Put your feet down on the ground, wide, a little bit wider than your hips. Push your chest up. Look up. And there, push with the feet against the ground to lift your hips. Squeeze your butt. And down. Push with your hands against the ground, lift your body. Now, knees wider than your hips. Put your hands down on the ground, roughly at the same distance of your shoulders. So keep the arms as much as you can parallel to each other. Then walk a little bit closer with your feet. Just sit down a bit, no need to walk a lot closer. Bend your knees a little bit more. Bend your knees are roughly 90 degrees. Okay. It's already hard, I know. Now push your chest forward and squeeze your knees. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, and relax. Okay. Tabletop position. Hands down on the ground. Create circles with your hips and lumbar spine. First on one side, and then on the other side. Okay. How's your wrists growth? Okay. So let's go down on the elbows. It's gonna be better. Okay. Now, walk forward with your knees. Push with the elbows against the ground. Now activate your abdominal muscles to lift your hips. Just in this position. So with the top of your feet down on the ground, knees bent, and down. It's a new toucher. Yes, I know. We're gonna do it a few times. So I want you to activate your abdominal muscles. Push with the top of your feet down on the ground. Round your spine and lift your buttocks. Just a little bit. No need to straighten your legs completely. Your head is free, so it's not pushing on the hands. So inhale. With the exhalation, push with the elbows against the ground, push with your feet. Yes, exactly. Against the ground. Round your spine and down. One more time. Inhale. With the exhalation, push with the elbows against the ground, round your spine, push with your feet against the ground. Stay there. And down. Now, widen your feet. Tag your toes under. This is something that you already know. So push with the elbows against the ground, lift your buttocks, and push the chest toward the toes. Stay there. Yes. And down. Now walk forward with your knees, feet as wide as the mat. Inhale. With exhalation again, push with the elbows against the ground, lift your buttocks, push your chest toward the toes. Stay there. And down. Walk forward with your knees, even more. Push your elbows down on the ground. In case you can keep your knees bent, not a huge problem. The priority is the sternum and chest, so push the chest over the toes. Push the elbows against the ground, lift your buttocks, push the chest over the toes. Stay there. And down. Now, we're gonna go to the maximum. So it's gonna be super hard, you know, but it's not a problem. You're gonna do it anyway. So move your knees in contact with your elbows. Push with the elbows against the ground, lift your buttocks, and push the chest over the knees. You can keep your knees bent, it's not a huge problem. Keep on pushing the sternum toward the toes and down. Okay, good. Lift your torso. Keep your knees a little bit wider than your hips. Belly in, so tilt your hip backward. Lift your pubis, move the tailbone down. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. And then keeping the spine straight and shoulders to the knees in a straight line, lean back. Don't arch your spine. Belly in. And come back to the starting position. Now put your hands behind your buttocks. Keep the palm of the hand against the hip bones. Squeeze your butt and move the elbows close to each other. Move the elbows also down and observe how the shoulders move down. Keep the shoulders down, belly in, squeeze your bum, and lean back. Activate your abdominal muscles in order to don't feel tension in your lumbar spine. The more the abdominal muscles are active, the more the lumbar spine will be supported. Last moments. And back to the starting position. Hands down on the ground. In case you can always use the fist. Keep the knees together. Inhale. With the exhalation, tilt your head backward. Lift your right knee and touch the right elbow. Stay there. Right knee and right elbow touching. From this position, open the right knee up. And back to the elbow. Up, up lateral, and back to the elbow. One more time, up, back to the elbow. Straighten your leg back. Lean on the right hand and lift your left arm forward. Keep the shoulders away from the ears and stay there. 3 breaths. and down. Starting position. Inhale. With the exhalation, tilt your hip backward. Lift your left knee and touch the left elbow. Stay there. Now open the left knee to the side. And back to the elbow. To the side. And back to the elbow. To the side. Back to the elbow. Straighten your leg back. Keep your hips as much as you can squared, so parallel to the ground. Lean on the left leg and lift your arm, right arm. Stay there. And down. Create circles with your hips and on the spine. First on one side. And then on the other side. Widen your feet. Tuck your toes under. And enter Adho Mukha Svanasana. Really briefly. Walk back with your hands. Keep your legs straight as much as you can. Keep the weight of your body on the ball of the feet. Round your spine and relax your arms, your shoulders, your neck, your face, your back. Stay there. Bend gently your knees and roll your spine. Come up. With your feet as wide as the mat, bend your knees just gently and create circles with your hips on the spine, even there. Soften your spine. And also on the other side. Interlace the hands behind your sacrum and straighten your arms at your maximum. Tilt your hip forward. Push your chest forward. Look forward. And lower your chest parallel to the ground. Stay there. And come back up. In the middle of the mat, legs wide, wider than your shoulders, wider than your hips. Roll the right leg outward, left leg inward. Prepare for Trikonasana. Keep the two legs straight. Lift your pubis. Tilt your hip to the right. Twist gently your torso and lower your torso down. You can keep your hand inside the leg or just over the leg. Push your left shoulder back, straighten your left arm. Now move the sternum to the right. Once that you do so, the two shoulders will move right above the knee. Stay there, completely aligned. 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, turn your head to look at your right knee. Bend your right knee. Walk forward with your left foot. Put your right hand down on the ground a little bit to the right. Lean forward, straighten both legs and lift your left leg up. Keep on looking down in order to ease the balance. Stay there. Now bend your right knee, lower your left leg, walk back with your left leg and come back to Trikonasana. So find again the proper position. It's not just a transition, but we're going back to the position. Find your asana. Now bend your right knee. Walk back with your left foot. Keep your right knee roughly at 90 degrees. Yes, okay. Now roll your left arm outward, have the palm of the hand facing right, and lower your arm in order to create a straight line from the hand to the foot. Stay there. Now move the left arm back. And keeping the leg in this position, lift your torso. For Virabhadrasana 2. Stay there. Lift your chin just a little bit. Move the shoulders a little bit back. Belly in. And straighten your leg, lower your arms. Let's move to the other side. So, left leg rolled outward, right leg rolled inward. Tilt a hip to the left, belly in, and enter Trikonasana. Twist your torso. Keep as much as you can the shoulders right above the left leg. Lift the right arm up, but keep the shoulders away from the ears. Move the sternum a little bit more to the left in order to move the two shoulders back. Sometimes we can have a kind of interesting difference between right and left side. Maybe one side it's kind of stable, kind of easy, and the other side is a nightmare. It can kind of happen. And now, really slowly, take your time. Look down at your left foot, bend your left knee, walk forward with your right foot. Put your left hand down on the ground, a little bit forward and a little bit to the left. And then start straightening both legs. Lift the right leg up, whoop. And keep as much as you can your body aligned. 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, back to Trikonasana. So lower your right foot, walk back with your right foot. And find again your posture of the triangle. Three breaths. Now bend your left knee. If it's a little bit too hard, you can also put your elbows over the knee. Walk back with your with your right foot in order to lower your hips. Keep the left thigh as much as you can parallel to the ground. Roll the right arm outward, palm of the hand facing left, and lower your arm in order to create a straight line from the hand to the foot. Twist your torso. So move the right shoulder back. Now move the right hand back without moving the legs. Lift your torso and enter Virabhadrasana 2. Keep the shoulders back, set them lifted. Stay there. Straighten your legs and lower your arms. Keep your feet just a tiny bit wider than your hips. Belly in, bend your knees, and create circles with your hips along the spine. First on one side, and then on the other side. Now, roll your legs outward. So feet are pointing out. Activate your abdominal muscles. Imagine that you want to move the lower ribs toward the pubis. So round your lumbar spine and go down, 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 down as much as you can. Focus your attention on the lumbar spine. Keep the lumbar spine round, long. Stay there. And come back up. We're going to do it one more time. Start from the head. So move the chin toward the base of the throat. And vertebra per vertebra, try and focus. Close your eyes in order to observe your body from within. Vertebra per vertebra. Lower your body again. Go all the way down. The spine round. And give it time. When you've reached your maximum, stay there. Breath. And gently, still keeping the time to move vertebra per vertebra. Come back up. Widen your legs a little bit more. Still with your feet pointing outward. Now, squeeze your butt and bend your knees. Put your hands inside of your legs and push with the hands against the legs, moving the chest forward. Stay there. and come back up. Now, legs just a tiny bit wider than your hips. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Now we're going to do it together. We're going to do it together, don't worry. So from this position, so with the feet just a little bit wider than your hips, but not too much. We round your spine and we go all the way down. Now, put your hands down on the ground, so bend your knees. Put your hands down on the ground. Palm of the hands down. Now, bend your elbows and create a connection between your legs and the inside of your arms. So just squeeze, just like we did before. Squeeze. Round your spine, squeeze. And come back up. Now, bend your knees again. Walk forward with your hands, just a little bit. Okay, palm of the hand down on the ground. Lean forward and squeeze. So you're actually putting more weight onto your hands, but it's just for a brief moment, and then come back up. Come back up completely. We're not gonna do the hand balance today, but yeah, we're preparing toward. You're gonna do it. I know that you're gonna do it. Now, bend your knees again. Put your elbows right over the knees, interlace the hands. Now push with the elbows against the ground, move the sternum forward. See that? Keep the spine straight. And come back up. Put your feet in contact, belly in, hands on the waist. Move the elbows back and down. Now, lean on the left leg. Lean forward and allow your right leg to move back. Keep your body as much as you can in line. Even therefore, helping the balance, look just behind, just under your head. And come back up. The other side. So lean on the right leg. Lean forward and allow the left leg to follow. Stay there. And come back up. You're going to do exactly the same thing, but now with your arms open to the side. Don't put it in line with your shoulders because it's going to be kind of hard. So you can put it just a little bit lower. It will help with the balance. So now lean on the left leg, lean forward and lower your torso. Stay there. And come back up. The other side. So lean on the right leg, lean forward. Last moments. And come back up. Good. Down on the ground. Bring the knees over the chest. Grab the knees under. Grab the legs under and bring the knees over the chest. Roll right and left side. Now, prepare for Shavasana. You can use the bolster if you feel tension on the lumbar spine, since we kind of strengthen that area so you can feel the muscles in your lumbar spine. You can put your bolster right under your knees, or even you can put your calf muscles over a chair in order to relax completely the lumbar spine area. Take everything you will need to be comfortable in Shavasana. In a few minutes, I'm gonna chant mantra, and at the end of the mantra, I'm gonna guide you out of the pose. Till that moment, just relax.
cha pita tvameva, tvameva bandhu cha sakha tvameva, tvameva vidya dravinam tvameva, tvameva sarvam mama deva deva, tvameva sarvam mama deva deva, tvameva sarvam mama deva deva. Slowly start wiggling your toes and fingers. Bring back the awareness into your body. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tensions. One more time. Bend your knees and roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before sitting comfortably for the chant of 3 Om. Keep your spine straight yet relaxed. Thumb and index finger together with the palm of the hand either facing the sky or the ground. Inhale deeply. Put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest. Open your eyes. Namaste.